interesting story. When we first put it up the first year, one of the workers who was helping, he went to work the next day, and one of his co-workers asked about the display, and he said, it looks really impressive. He goes, but you got the sign wrong. The worker said, the volunteer said, what do you mean we got our sign wrong? And he says, well, that you mean to say there's only 3,400 abortions per year. He didn't even realize that 3,400 abortions every day in the USA alone.
At St. Patrick, we are extremely committed to the pro-life efforts, and this is one way we do it with our Life Matters group and the 3,400 crosses. But as a whole, St. Patrick and our entire community really seems so committed to pro-life, and we're just hoping the word continues to spread to other organizations and within the community as well.
Our primary goal and objective of the group is to pray about the end of abortion and to educate the parishioners, and then also to have participation in life events. And one of the things we talked about at our meeting is we need to educate more. We had books that we handed out to the parishioners, we had speakers, but we really still didn't believe that our parish knew how many abortions were happening every day and how many were actually happening right here in St. Paul, Minnesota.
We felt that we needed to somehow make it visual what's going on in America. About 3,400 babies killed every year in America, and we felt this was the best way to display that.
So what we did is our group talked with the Knights of Columbus, and there had been a project at one of our sister parishes at St. Elizabeth where they put out some little blue and pink crosses. And so we thought about, what if we put out white crosses, and then what if we put out 3,400? So the Knights began in the summer. We had donations for the PVC pipe. They engineered it to put the crossbars together. They went out, and we have beautiful property here at St. Patrick's, and so they went out and they measured it all. Then in October, which we know is Life Matters Month, we set out 5 days before our Respect Life weekend to start installing them. And it was just a miracle in the making. It was beautiful to see. And that weekend was just so spiritual, so inspired by the Holy Spirit. We had so much feedback from the parishioners. It was one of the biggest impactful things that we believe that we've done.
We feel it's a very powerful educational tool to make people aware of what's going on. That's when we set it up, a couple other parishes the first year were interested in it, and so we've been moving it to a couple different parishes. St. Paul and Ham Lake had it one year, and Epiphany and Coon Rapids had it another year, and they all of us have experienced just an outpouring of great appreciation for what we're doing with this display. I've seen people pull on the side of the road crying, looking at it. I've seen other people, it brings up the conversation, gets them talking about it.
We took the opportunity to let people know that every day when you pass this down the street and drive down Nightingale, every one of those little lives are going to be lost. Because what it does is it allows parents the opportunity, you know, to have this dialogue with their children, particularly their young adults, about how it is that they need, what they need to know about abortion and what they should do in case one of their classmates or one of their college mates is in trouble, who they should call. And it also reminds everybody that to pray for all 3,400 of them. Pray that moms change their minds. Pray that the Holy Spirit send them an intercessor. And now we're helping other parishes throughout the diocese with the plans, with how long are the pipes and how much space do we need. And so it's been really wonderful.